What up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm gonna be reacting to another video that I came across last night. I'm sitting in the bed just scrolling on YouTube, and this video pops up. This is a video that, according to YouTube, it was uploaded 4 months ago, but looking at the timestamp in the recording and the actual video, it says it was made in 2021. But a lot of what this gentleman said in the video is definitely still relevant to today. Some of the things that he said, I still hear from people that are in the food service delivery game. So we're going to take a look at what he has to say. Look, if you're watching this video for the first time, if you get any value from any content that I post on my channel, do me a favor and like the video. If you're new to the channel and you're watching for the first time, definitely consider subscribing to the channel, man. All right, guys, look, without further ado, let's go ahead and check this video out together.
So in food service, you're always tired because you give it all you got because you just want to go home. And you're trying not to run out of DOT hours. But the point is, that's one thing I don't like about food service. I'm always tired. I'm always physically tired. So what I'm trying to say is, it's really hard, physical, demanding work. And this is not for everyone. For everyone. If you just want to drive a truck up and down the road, go to Walmart, like where I used to work at. Matter of fact, they just called me on Wednesday, I think it was, or Thursday morning. They want me to go back to Walmart, but I refuse to go back to Walmart. So I'd rather be tired than broke. That's a food service saying. I'd rather be tired than broke. That's one thing I hate about food service, guys. The number one thing that I hate is I'm always physically tired. And like I said, I was talking to my other coworkers, and they all complain the same thing. You're always too tired on your days off to do anything. So I'm already reaching that age, but I'm gonna keep going. My goal is to stay in food service for 3 more years, and then hopefully by then I already made my investments come back, or the Lord blesses me with the amount of wealth. I don't have to work anymore. And food service is going to help me to get there. So I'm going to keep working at this, guys. Let me know what side of truck driving you're in, or maybe there's something better than food service out here. Let me know. I know a couple of food service drivers, they're talking about getting their own truck. I don't know if I want to do that, but let me know, guys, if you have found something better or what industry you work in. All right, God bless you guys. I hate food service, but I'm in it for the money, guys. And I do it for them too. Because a lot of these truck driving jobs, they don't want to pay you. That's the problem. And I'm not going to work 70 hours, 60, 70 hours a week for a gross. I'm talking about gross, GROSS, $1,000 a week. I'm sorry. That's just poverty money to me. That's Chuck E. Cheese money. That's no offense to anyone, but to me, it's just not, I can't tolerate something like that. I'd rather gross what I'm grossing right now, up to $2,000 a week. You know, you gotta do something with your life, and you just can't sit there and get by, especially with the cost of living nowadays. So anyways, let me know, guys, what do you think? God bless you. Comment, rate, subscribe.
All right, guys, so there you have it. It's so much to unpack in this video, but let me just share my thoughts on some of what this gentleman said. First off, he said that you're always tired doing this job. And look, like I've said so many times in previous videos, this is a physically demanding job, right? He mentioned that too. He talked about how hard the job was, physically demanding job. And this is something that is just a fact when it comes to this job. So of course you are exerting a lot of energy doing this job. So, naturally you're going to be tired. It's just, it just is what it is. There's no way around that. When it comes to food service, man, it really all comes down to, number one, your workload. This is something else that I talked about on my channel, to the route you have, even the company that you go to, because there are some companies out there that 99% of their loads are heavy. You know what I'm saying? So all that plays a factor when it comes to how much work you're gonna be actually doing, once you start working for this particular company, or once you get on a certain route, right? Not everybody has the same workload. You have people in the food service industry that go out with a small amount of cases when it comes to the total, right? Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 cases. And then you have guys that go out with 800 plus cases, 900, some people 1,000 cases every day or more. So when you factor all that in, some people are just gonna be working harder than others. And he mentioned that he's making upwards of $2,000 a week, right? That's very common in food service. But to make $2,000 a week, you're gonna be working. I mean, it just is what it is. I like hearing from other people and hearing other people's experiences when it comes to this job in particular, because everybody's going to have a different experience. I mentioned in, I think, one of my most recent videos that I don't work as hard as a lot of people that are doing this same job. I'm not working as many hours as a lot of food service drivers out there. I work less than 50 hours personally, only 7 stops on my route. I see guys all the time working 15 plus stops a day, right? 20 plus stops a day. Now granted, normally if you're working that many stops, you're not putting as much product inside of a customer, especially if you got 600-700 cases. If you got 20 stops, you do the math, right? You're not really putting a lot of cases into those customers, but you still have a lot of stops that you have to do. And again, that's why I say it varies from person to person, route to route, company to company, all those different things, man. You got to factor in. But overall, when it comes to food service, if you're somebody that's interested in getting into food service, you just need to know what you're getting yourselves into before coming into this line of work, before doing this type of job. Because listen, it is a very physically demanding job. You can make a decent amount of money, right? You do have guys that are making 6 figures in food service. You have guys making 90,000, 80,000, 70, and the list just goes on and on and on. So there is money to be made. He said it himself that he's just doing his job for the money, right? And look, he's not the only one that has that same type of mindset as far as doing his job for the money. I mean, most people are probably working jobs for the money. Most people, not everybody. Some people are actually passionate about what they do, but the majority of the people are working certain jobs mainly because of the money. If they wasn't getting paid what they are getting paid, they probably wouldn't be doing that job. That's my point. So regardless of what type of job you're doing out there, some people are doing it for the money and some people are doing jobs because they're actually passionate about what they do. So there's definitely a difference there. At the end of the day, doing this job or any other job for that matter, is what you make it. Your attitude and how you approach this job and any other job is definitely going to make a difference as well. Listen, when it comes to food service, a lot of this job is going to be predicated on your mentality and how you think about this job. I mean, look, guys, there are people that are in food service and have been in food service for 15, 20 plus years. When it comes to your age, you can be in your 50s, you can be in your 60s, you can be in your 20s, 30s, 40s. That's also a fact. Also, different genders. You got females that do food service. So at the end of the day, guys, it's really going to all come down to whether or not this is something that you really want to do. Just understand what comes with it. He also said, look, what other jobs are out there? Like, y'all let me know. Basically, he was talking about what other jobs are out there where I can make the same amount of money, if not more than what I'm making now. And guys, there are a plethora of different jobs out there. And I talk about some of those jobs on my channel. So food service isn't the only job where you can make upwards of $2,000 a week. You have fuel hauling jobs, right? Get your endorsements if you want to haul fuel and get in the tanker, right? Get your tanker and your hazmat endorsement and whatever else credentials you need to do these type of jobs. You got cryogenics jobs. You have some LTL guys making a similar amount of money. So you just got to know what you're getting into, man. You just got to do your research. There are just a lot of trucking jobs out there that you can get into. If you don't necessarily want to do touch freight, you want to do something, a little less physical. He also talked about Walmart. He said he worked for Walmart. And he said he wouldn't go back to Walmart. Everything isn't for everybody. So You just have to figure out what works best for you and go with it. And look, if you decide to, try out food service and you end up not liking it and you feel like it's not a good fit for you, guess what? You got a CDL. You can always find another job somewhere else. So that's just something else to keep in mind, guys. But let me know in the comments what you think about this video, what you think about what he said, what has been your experience in food service if you're currently a food service driver. I want to hear from you. All right. Until next time, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all take care. Peace.